Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're taking a deep dive into a controller everyone was waiting for, the GameSir G7 Pro. And today it has been officially released. I've personally been using for the past month, thanks to GameSir for sending it over for testing. I've got some thoughts to share. We'll be doing a full unboxing, I'll show you how it sounds and feels up close, and I'll break down what it's really like using this thing daily, from gameplay to comfort. Let's not rush this. We'll take our time and I'll walk you through everything about G7 Pro.
So, first things first, the unboxing experience. The moment you lift the lid, it already feels premium. The controller sits right on top, snug in a molded tray, and when you pick it up, yeah, it feels solid. Not too heavy, not too light. It hits that perfect middle ground. Underneath, there's a bunch of stuff packed neatly. You get the charging dock, which I'll talk more about later, a 2.4 GHz wireless dongle, 2 extra D-pads with different styles, and a really nice braided Type A to Type C cable. There are also the manuals, some pretty decent quality GameSir stickers, and one cool little surprise, a 1-month Xbox Game Pass Ultimate card. You just scratch and redeem. I actually used mine and it worked perfectly. Now, I've used a lot of controllers, but right out of the box, the G7 Pro immediately stands out. The build quality is just clean. The grips on the back are rubberized and textured in this way that feels great in the hand. Even after a few hours of gameplay, you don't really feel that sweaty slip some other controllers get. What caught me off guard though, and I love this, is that the front faceplates are magnetic. You can just pop them off, and suddenly you've got the slightly smoky view of the internal components. It looks awesome. Let me quickly remove its grips plates as well. Now look at that, it is fully transparent now. Previously I tested GameSir Cyclone 2 with translucent design, but that was not actually transparent like this. This one really looks amazing with every component visible. We can see TMR Sticks, microchips, and the vibrator motors. It doesn't scream gamer aesthetic, it leans more into that subtle luxury vibe. It's different, and I really dig it. You can also remove buttons. That means buttons are also magnetically attached. G7 Pro has 4 rumble motors, 2 in the grip side and 2 on the bumpers side that works in supported games. It's significantly enhanced the gaming experience. One more thing I wanted you guys before going for the sound test. Here's how you can easily swap the default D-pad with the extra ones. Just open the faceplate. D-pad is also magnetic, you can pull that up easily. Now put the extra D-pad which you want to put in. It's that simple. Every D-pad is recommended for different genres of games. I will not dig into it, you can search online for which one suits you best. I also recorded a clip where I pressed every button, just to give you an idea of what they sound and feel like. So here it is, unfiltered, a mini button sound test.
The face buttons are super crisp. They're using optical micro switches, so you get that satisfying click every time. The D-pad is mechanical as well, and you can swap it with the other 2 in the box depending on how you like it. The triggers feel super reactive, and the extra buttons on the back and bumpers on the top, they click louder, but they're really useful for mapping extra functions. It's all very tactile without feeling stiff or noisy. Now, let's talk about what this controller can actually do, because it's packed with features you might not expect for the price. So this is a tri-mode controller. That means you can connect it via Bluetooth, via 2.4 GHz wireless, or with a wired USB-C connection. On Xbox, you'll need to use the wired option, but on PC and Android, the 2.4 GHz dongle gives you that ultra-low latency with up to 1000 Hz polling rate. I've mostly been using it wirelessly on my PC, and it's been flawless. No input lag, no drops. It also uses Hall effect TMR sticks, which is a big deal. That means the thumbsticks are drift resistant, so no more annoying jitter over time, and they feel smoother than traditional analog sticks. Same goes for the triggers, which are also Hall effect and include adjustable trigger stops. When you turn on hair trigger mode, the actuation is super fast, great for FPS games where every millisecond matters. You've also got 4 extra remappable buttons, 2 on the back and 2 smaller ones above the triggers. They're all fully customizable through the GameSir Nexus software on PC or the GameSir app on mobile. I didn't mess around with macros too much, but for remapping crouch, reload, or quick melee, it's really handy. The software itself is clean. You can adjust stick curves, dead zones, trigger sensitivity, even set up shift layers, which basically gives each button a secondary function when holding a modifier. You can also save profiles directly on the controller, so switching between games is seamless. Now that I've used it for about a month, I can say it holds up incredibly well. I've played everything from Apex Legends to Elden Ring to racing games like Forza, and the G7 Pro keeps up across the board. The grip never feels fatiguing, the response time is lightning fast, the battery life isn't bad either, you'll get around 12 to 14 hours depending on your settings. I usually just pop it back onto the charging dock when I'm done playing, and I love that the wireless dongle actually has a slot built into the dock, so nothing gets lost, everything stays clean and organized. There's a lot I like here. The feel of the controller, the quality of the buttons, the transparent magnetic plates, the TMR thumbsticks, everything just feels solid. I love the back buttons and how easy it is to remap on the fly. The Game Pass code was a nice bonus too. If there's one thing I personally miss, it's RGB. I know it's not a big deal, but for someone who's into a flashy setup, it would have been cool. That said, I also get why they didn't include it. It would have ruined the clean, classy look the controller has, so I can live without it. So overall, the G7 Pro is one of those products that kind of surprises you. It doesn't just look premium, it feels premium and performs like something that could cost twice as much. It's easy to use, versatile, and packed with thoughtful design choices. If you're gaming on PC or Xbox and want something that balances comfort, precision, and pro-level features, this is honestly one of the best options out there right now, especially for the price. Thanks for sticking around. If this video helped you, or if you just enjoy this calm, detailed style of review, feel free to drop a like or subscribe. And if you have any questions about this controller, let me know in the comments. I reply to everyone. And if you're interested, you can buy the G7 Pro directly from the official store. I've added the link down below in the video description. Catch you in the next one.